Our first guest is standing with Israel. He is a self-proclaimed Bangladesh Zionist and is the first national to travel to Israel. We were very happy to have Dr. Shadman Zaman here. Hello and welcome to the show. Shalom, Manishma. This is so great. You're such a fabulous role model, and I know you were saying that you came here like for the first time last year, and you're already back. Where did this interest in Judaism and Israel come to be?
So, firstly, I want to thank the World Zionist Organization and Mr. Yaakov Hagoel for arranging this interview with you guys, and thank you for hosting me at your lovely studio, and also the Zionist Federation for this trip, the second time, my second time in Israel. So, I come from Bangladesh. I'm a Bangladeshi national, Bangladeshi citizen. Right now I work in UK as a doctor. And coming from Bangladesh, a Muslim majority country where you are taught to hate Israel in the society, in the school, I was lucky enough, fortunate enough to be born in a well-connected, politically connected, powerful, and also, open-minded family where I had my grandfather, who was one of the earliest Bangladeshi Zionists. So you can say I'm just following up on him. And also a fun fact is that my great-grandfather, my mom's grandfather, served in the British military in Alexandria and Benghazi during the Second World War as a doctor. So I just think I'm working on the family footsteps.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's really amazing. So, but I mean, you really put yourself out there in a way. You were saying, like, you started being interested in Judaism as a young boy.
I started being interested in Zionism. I read the book A Case for Israel by Alan Dershowitz, thanks to my grandfather, who got the book smuggled in from Singapore at the age of 12. And you can say my induction to Zionism began at the age of 12. And then, right now I'm 25, so in 13 years I became a great Zionist, and my Zionism connected me to Judaism. And right now I'm converting to Judaism, Orthodox Judaism in London, under London Beth Din. So also meeting Jewish people, meeting such great, amazing people from the Jewish community in London also really motivated me to convert to Judaism.
It's really, really unbelievable. Now, I mean, what's it like? I mean, this is a big deal. You're making history by being here and being, this is historic.
I know, thank you. But the thing, I know I'm making history, but I'm also making a statement. I want to use this platform to tell people from Bangladesh especially that Israel is a democratic country, a democratic state which provides equal rights to all of its citizens, which I saw in this trip, in my first trip, which provides equal rights to all of its citizens, irrespective of their religion, ethnicity, color. And I sincerely believe Bangladeshi people, and also Israeli people, but Bangladeshi people would benefit greatly by being friendly with Israel. And I hope, Bezrat Hashem, very soon that day is going to come when Bangladesh and Israel will be friends.
Well, listen, it's so great that, yes, we, first of all, it's a pleasure to have you, but for you to have this platform to do with this. However, you can't now go back to Bangladesh to actually talk about your
The thing is, I can't go back to Bangladesh because I'll be charged with high treason at the airport, because my passport says this passport is valid for all countries of the world except Israel.
It literally says except Israel.
Except Israel. It literally says that, but my parents are there, and I hope I can go and visit them someday in my country, and my friends are all there, so I really hope so.
How do your friends and family feel about this?
About the conversion or about Zionism?
Yeah, but just about the conversion. Obviously, they're Zionists, but, it's, are you going to get them to come to England and do Shabbat with you and things like this?
I would love to. The thing is, conversion, my dad, as I said, is an atheist, so he's okay with it, sort of. He says, you are 25, so it's your decision. My mom, who is a practicing Muslim, by the way, makes the ultimate sacrifice. She actually looks up Shabbat times in Google and actually calls me accordingly so that I don't get disturbed during Shabbat.
What a woman!
And actually, we were talking when I was at the Kotel this time, that I was talking to my mom, and we were talking that, well, in 2-3 years' time, maybe, hopefully, I can bring my mom here legally, very normally, and she can pray at the Al-Aqsa Mosque or Temple Mount, and at the same time I'll be praying at the Kotel.
Well, listen, this is a very strong statement, and do you believe that through, these types of efforts we could find kind of a way to have, solutions and better understanding of our different cultures and religions?
Of course. That is why I'm here, because only through talking and mixing together and I don't know the right word here, maybe dialogue. Yeah, we can actually know each other. We can actually know how similar it is. Like, I'm just gonna give you two examples.
We come from Abraham.
Yeah, we all come, but that's the religious example. The cultural, you know the word pita. Pita means bread. Pita also means bread in Bangladesh. The word for carrot is gajor in Bangladesh.
No way.
And gezor in Gezer in Hebrew. So
your Hebrew's going to be better than mine in no time.
Well, I'm trying to learn.
Wow, really, it's really amazing what you're doing. And let's also talk about, just the fact of, what's going on in your country. I mean, is it getting worse? It seems like there's a lot of, Islamic zealots that are really kind of infringing on just basic Sunni, what is it, 85% or 87% or Sunni Muslims?
Sunni. Yeah. So the thing is, the current government is a socialist progressive government, but as you said, there is 87% of Sunni Muslims, and most of them are indoctrinated into the Wahhabi ideology, which actually calls Jews with worse names that I don't want to mention.
So was it really, growing up, did they really actively say bad things about Jews in Israel?
I was always told Israel is the root cause of all problems. Jews are, even in some of my school textbooks, it was said Jews are the mirror images of Satan and all those things. So I really thank my grandfather who actually indoctrinated me into Zionism. We got
to do some research on your grandfather. There's something going on with this family.
Unfortunately, he passed away last year because of thyroid cancer. But he knew I was coming to UK. So he told me that the first country I should go once I get a British permanent residency is Israel. I didn't wait. I just came with a Bangladeshi passport.
Well, your grandpa is a fine man and a good role model. Thank you so much.